On paper, it looks like North Dakota is in the greatest shape ever, headed back to school.
Applications to be a substitute teacher skyrocketed in the past 4 years. WDAY News reporter Matt Henson joins us live to explain why schools across the state are really in crisis mode. Matt.
Dana Kirsten, the big school districts here on the eastern side of North Dakota were not able to provide hard numbers on how the shortage is impacting them. But the North Dakota Department of Public Instruction made it clear this is a huge issue all across the Peace Garden state.
Ann Stevens is getting ready to go back to school.
Oh, I'm real excited.
She's a retired teacher, but this will be her 11th year back in the classroom as a substitute teacher for the Fargo School District. Stevens loves being able to work with children, calling it her passion. At the same time, she doesn't have to work full-time.
I could just go home at the end of the day and be done, but yet be satisfied that I've had my chance to work with kids and help them.
Finding subs like Stevens has become very difficult across North Dakota.
But I'm hearing over and over again that administrators can't find substitute teachers.
Take a look at this. According to the most recent numbers, there's just over 2,000 licensed subs in North Dakota. That compares to just under 1,400 4 years ago. However, they aren't showing up in the classroom.
They're getting the license just for like a fallback, I would assume, but they're just taking positions in other areas.
Kolosky said the main reason is simply pay. A sub is looking at about $120 a day in a big school district, $80 a day in a rural school district.
A lot of times, like a Walmart or a Target will just pay a lot more money than a school district can because they don't have the funding or they don't have the access to funds.
You need 48 hours of college credit to be a sub in North Dakota. In rural parts of the Peace Garden state, that's hard to find, according to DPI. So that's why a new statewide system is being launched this October. The Educational Standards and Practices Board is creating a new pathway for licensing called Frontline. You pay $120 for a 12-hour certification course.
Pay for the applicant to receive their substitute license. I think that could be a big push for rural areas.
The lesson from Ann Stevens to people thinking about becoming a sub: you're making an impact in the classroom and you have a lot of flexibility.
And it allows me time as a grandmother too. I get to be involved with my granddaughters whenever possible because I don't have to worry about that permanent job and taking time off. I just don't take a job.
I also reached out to the Minnesota Department of Education. They said they don't necessarily track staffing issues and said the substitute issue there varies on a district by district and school by school basis. Reporting live, Matt Henson, WDOI News.